Okay. 8.2, continuation from 2015. This is a continuation from this question in 2015, the final. So, you are given somewhere here. So, one morning, someone conducted a survey in his residential area to establish how many passengers, excluding the driver, travel in a car. It's the results are shown in the table. So you have the number of passengers excluding the driver, right? These are the passengers. So the number of cars. So 7 cars. Oh, I almost said like there was no one in the car, but it's excluding the driver. So out of 7 cars, there were no passengers. And then in 11 cars, there was only a single passenger, probably like public transport, like Uber, like Bolts. Yeah. And then in 6 cars, there were 2 passengers. Yeah, similar. And then in 5 cars, there were 3 passengers, right? And then only in 1 car, it was occupied. Okay. Wow. So this tells you about the area. When you go to other areas, you see like a car with 8 people inside. 8. Mashlali sad. Calculate the probability that excluding the driver, there are more than 2, right? More than two passengers in the car. More than 2. So if I look at 7 cars, right, they were 0. Right. So with 6 cars, there were 2. So I'm gonna say the probability of than more than 2 passengers, right? Cars in total. How many cars do we have? We have number of cars. We have 7. We have 11, 6, 5, and 1. Right. So cars with more than 2. If I look at cars with more than 2 passengers, I cannot take these 6 cars because they had only 2. And we're looking for more than 2 and not more than 2. Right. So if I go to 5, in 5 cars, there were 3 passengers. So it means that the 3 is more than 2. I mean, so in 5 cars, there were more than 2. And in only 1 again, there was more than 2 because there were 4. So it was 1. So I'm going to get 6/30, which gives me 1/5. And this is my probability, right? Getting more than 2. So if I go to the third question, dice. If you throw a die, if you throw 2 dice at the same time, the probability that a 6 will be shown on one of the dice is 10/36. So if chance that I roll a 6 can be on die 1 or 2 or die hard. Okay. So if 6 can appear on either of the die, right? So 10/36. And the probability that 6 will be shown on both sides, the dice, 1/6. So getting a 12, like when you roll the dice, 12, like both dice are 6. 1/36. Okay, so the question is, what is the probability that a 6 will not show on either of the dice when you throw 2 dice at the same time? I know the total probabilities. It gives me 1. That's what I know. It's 100%. Total, the whole outcome is 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the probability of not getting a 6, right? This is 1, right? That's the total minus the one of getting a 6. So if I'm getting a 6, it's on either of the sides, it's 36, 10 over 36. And if it's both, it's 1 over 36. Right? So it's either not 6, it's 1 minus 6. So if I was talking about a 7, it was going to be 1 minus getting a 7. Do you understand how it works? Okay, I know you do. Okay, so it's going to be 1 minus this. This is going to give you 25 over 36.